Hello and welcome back to NMB Takoyaki Party, the podcast about NMB 48. My name is Matt, and I've celebrated my 10th Japan anniversary like a week ago.
Oh.
Congratulations to me. Yep. Been here too long. But speaking of someone who's been here way too long, we have Ryan is with us.
Yeah. It's way longer than you actually. And it was all well, yours August. Your anniversary is August, mine is at the end of July.
Okay.
So yeah. And it was also a milestone year actually for me. So
yeah.
I'm not gonna say how long, but you can figure it out.
Too long.
Too long, yes.
And then next we have Jeff, who is jet lagged and loving it.
Yeah, because I just came back from the U.S. first trip in 3 years. So in a way, in another meaning, I was also in Japan for way too long.
Yeah, but then you had to come back. You always have to come back.
Yes.
No one can ever escape Japan.
Yeah, it's a trap.
Got more idol events to go to.
You missed a lot of them though.
There's a lot of streams I still watched. And I happened to catch a couple things during this trip, which I'll talk about later.
Ooh.
Okay. And then we're also joined by Arda, aka the Page Master.
Yeah, still unable to enter Japan for almost 3 years now.
Still waiting to get in. And then also been reporting on Wakapon's book reports.
Yeah, do it on his Twitter while Lakapon do it on TikTok.
Yep. And then you got like the recognized by a random author translator guy, and then the actual author noticed it too. So yeah, this is the Takoyaki Party, or as a listener had referred to it. He listened to the last podcast, and he actually had like a really like, accurate description.
What is it?
Of the show. It's like a bunch of addicts who realize they're hitting rock bottom, but still don't want to give up their narcotics.
It's one more hit, man. One more hit.
Yeah. Because like, we were all like really depressed about the state of NMB, like last month. And they probably still are, but I mean, things seem a little...
Well, it's
a little bit better.
Ever since Chihi won, it's been like, straight line down.
The decline, the downfall timeline.
Of course, who else will I speak to?
But yeah, speaking of Chihi and the downfall, they finally revealed the 27th single.
Yeah, finally
at a Ram Team B2 theater show. Like after it finished, and then they did like a weird like double encore thing. Yeah, and then the Senbatsu came out. And they revealed a new song. It's called Sukida Mushi.
Yeah.
And then they also had like a whole like information video about like all different like songs that are part of the package.
And the most important news, Matt,
is it got delayed.
Yes.
Delayed by 7 days.
Fucking shit.
I think it's because on 14 there is a King on and Prince single release on that day. That's why I think they was pushed to 7 days later.
Jesus
Christ. And SKE also got delayed 1 week to the 28th. So like, it's fucking Johnny's ruining everything for 48.
Do you really think it's that? No, it's a fucking... They just can't plan for shit. Like people...
Hey, what's...
It's definitely...
I think it's definitely because of Johnny's, I think.
No, I mean, so how like recording labels do this is like, they talk to each other and say that, okay, we have this hour releases this week, and you guys get to do that next week. That's how it usually works. So you can't say like, oh, we were blindsided by Johnny's. Like, who the fuck cares?
I don't know. Somebody miscommunicated here. Then, if they talk to each other,
they definitely talk to each other, and even then, right? Like, who cares? Like, does like a Oricon streak matter?
yes.
It really does.
It's better for Chi fans.
It does, because if it breaks, you're gonna hold it against her.
Who cares? Well, we will just to like clown on you, but like at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter.
Also, it's been 6 months. What's another week?
That's what Matt thinks. It's been 6 months. What's another month?
Yeah, right? Anyway, yeah. So they performed a song at the theater. So first time it was performed. First time we ever got to hear a song. So what do y'all think about the song?
Best NMB song
Sukida
ever.
Mushi.
Yeah, I told you shouldn't ask Jeff for anything. Go. How about you, Aruda? You go first.
Yeah, I think it's just a normal idol song. I think because I haven't seen the MV yet, so I will keep the adjustment for now. But first time hearing it, yeah, it is a fun normal idol song. Nothing special. I think I like Koi to Ai better than this one.
Oh wow, that's fighting words. But yeah.
What about you, Ryan?
People always say that I'm like super negative and I always have like bad things to say. Oh, I quite like this song.
Oh no!
Oh.
Yeah, it's well, with the caveat that considering like the current state of what we are now, it's pretty good. It actually reminds me, and this is a horrible thing to say, it reminds me of an SKE song.
Really?
The one where they're on I think it's Aishiteraburu.
Okay.
Yeah, the one where they're like
I
on
hate
a
that
platform in the ocean or something, and they're all like
on the raft,
dancing.
yeah.
That's
okay.
what like popped into my head while I was like listening to it, watching and listening. I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
It was pretty good. I mean, it does remind me of like early SKE. Whether that's good or bad, like that's up to you to decide. But considering how bad it's been recently, I think like the last like really really good one would be like Date Date. And so yeah, I'm not a fan of like try hard shit. So Koi to Ai and Shidare Yanagi doesn't do it for me.
Shidare Yanagi wasn't really all that try hard.
It is.
No, it was just like it's a kind of a plain song.
It didn't really have much lyrics. That's my complaint about it. It's like Shidare Yanagi. So I said like I really like the instrumental parts of it. It's really good, but the song itself was
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, look at this song. Half of it is whoa 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 yeah.
Yeah, but like it reminds of like a time gone by, right? Like good times.
That era.
Yeah. But it doesn't
that
really remind me of old NMB though. That's my complaint about it. It reminds me of old SKE, and I hate SKE. So, but yeah, it's a good song. I liked it. I do reserve I want to reserve some judgment for the MV because we haven't seen the MV. We've seen part of it because of the live stream, but like Koi to Ai was a fucking awful MV. So,
the MV is bad.
It can only go up.
No, I mean it can go down actually because it's pretty good. Like, so my opinion of it is pretty good right now. But depending on like how much they fuck up the MV, and you know that they will fuck up the MV, so depending on how much they fuck up the MV, then it might go down.
Well, at least
because if they do garbage like the stupid like 3D projector shit that they did with Koi to Ai, then it will go from like a 7 or 8 down to like a 4.
Well, we know from the special live stream. So it was technically only supposed to be for people who bought tickets to the concert, either live or stream.
Yeah, we know that they're in the ballroom.
It's in a ballroom. They have nice outfits, fancy outfits, and then
that doesn't match the song, by the way.
The costume doesn't really match the song and the dance move.
Yep.
And we at least know there are story scenes, like like where the members are posing and stuff. It's not just a dance scene in front of the projector.
Don't expect too much about the story, Jeff.
I hope that there's two. I hope that there's at least like 2 scenes rather than just like Koi to Ai, where it's just one scene and it's in a fucking warehouse with a 3D projector.
Well, then there's that weird part in that one with like them doing a weird like fashion show thing, like in a house or like in a room. Yeah.
Oh right. Yeah. Oh man, that's even worse.
That was inside the projector, right? Yeah. Maybe not.
Yeah, I mean, the Koito IMV is awful. So like anything, I mean, as Matt says, like you only can only go up, but not really. They can really go down though. So what if the video is just that ballroom?
Then that'd be disappointing,
right?
No,
that'd
we
be
already
shit.
seen more scenes. It's gonna be something like Shirari Yanagi, same outfits, but then like quote unquote plot.
But the outfits, like I don't want to complain about the outfits because like the song was like very like poppy, very
very idol-y, catchy.
summery, like idol-y song. But like, what the hell are you wearing?
Yeah, it's just again,
that's also my issue as well.
And we already know that it's everything lately is completely uncoordinated. Like lyrics, the songwriting, the composing, and then like the music video shooting, and even the choreography.
Yep.
So
I mean, that's to be quite honest, that's not my problem. Like, I mean, as a consumer, right? Like, we can only judge what is in front of us, and like the outfits don't match. Like it's pretty. Don't get me wrong, I really like the outfits. Actually, it's pretty nice, but doesn't match the song.
I know. I mean, I agree.
So if they had like, I would say like, for example, like Shidari and Nagi, actually like the outfits was kind of okay for the song, not bad. Koito I don't even remember. Oh yeah,
Koito I, the outfit was good.
Yeah, it's okay, I guess. Like for the song, it was okay. For this one, like I would have rather they wear the one they always wear for like Ibiza Girl. Not Ibiza Girl, like the really neon ones.
Oh yeah.
That would be good for this one.
Or at least Boku Igai no Darika outfit would be also.
Oh no, that would be awful. Like that doesn't match.
You're going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, I know. You're going in the wrong direction.
But more, good,
more towards Nagiichi, less towards Must Be Now. But
well, for me, like the song, I mean, you're saying it sounds like a summery. I was saying it sounds a bit more autumny. Cause I'm getting a very like kind of like hoedown vibe from like the song and the music.
Really? I told you guys, like, it reminds me of the Aishiteraburu song, which is a very summery song.
I mean, compared to SKT Color, I think it's more like SKT Color when I first listened to it.
HKT?
Yeah. Like a Hayakori calendar type of song.
Maybe, because I don't listen to HKT, so I don't know. Well, I don't listen to HK either, but this was a really famous song. That's why I'm comparing it to it.
But it's like all the guitars, like the banjo-y backing song. I really like that.
You're just hearing what
it sounds like a banjo.
You're just hearing things. There's no banjo.
Yeah, there was no banjo. What the hell?
Sounds like it sounded all like rednecky.
Okay.
But I guess with the music video, like it kind of feels like they have like this like drumline like marching band kind of vibe. The whole like the air drums and air guitar stuff.
I think you're imagining. You're seeing them do like air guitar, air drums, and you're hearing them play it.
I know. I'm seeing what I want to hear.
I know.
Or whatever. Or one. Yeah.
So are you seeing like Karen in the video too?
No. I'm not that disillusioned.
No, you are that disillusioned. You're not that delusional.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, I can say I like the song. I can say my actual thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
It is super catchy in a lot of parts, especially I like the verse a lot, and the chorus is catchy and would be really hype at a concert with the whole chanting wow wow wow.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. But it's just
the haze
as a song itself is just so repetitive. It goes like each whoa 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 goes on for twice as long as I would like it to.
Oh, yeah.
It's like 45 seconds of like whoa, whoa, whoa.
Too many whoa, whoa, whoa.
I will say, I will let you continue, Jeff, but I just want to interject and say, like, I felt that the song was twice as long as it needed to be. Just because there was nothing. Like, the whole second part, the whole B part, was nothingness. Like, it was just a copy. Like, it shouldn't even be A and B. It should be like A and A prime.
Yeah, and that plus the choreo is extremely repetitive, and like there's a lot of free parts too, but then they just do the whole air guitar, air drum thing, which I don't know. I liked the direction they were going with Shirai and Nagi and Koito Ai. So then this is a big change. So a lot of people are happy with it because it's like you said, it's very idly.
Yeah, it's not K-pop shit.
Yeah, and then a lot of the members enjoy it too because they enjoy performing these fun songs.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I wanted something a little more cool, like dance choreo. But this is like the super, like yeah, feels low. It feels low effort because of that. The lack of choreography and very repetitive.
Well, like for I don't know about the lack of the choreography, but the repetitiveness is obviously you can blame Akimoto for that. And I think it's this is a common problem is that they have like a half of a good song, right? And then the thing is they do like TV size always anyway, right? Like for performances for concerts. So I think the fact that like it's a half finished song basically no one will care about it. Except for the ones that, watch theater shows every day like you do.
Yes, that's why I care. But the choreo in the second verse is actually better than the first verse because there's actual choreo.
Oh, but then no one will see it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I felt it was too long. Like I was watching it and it was like they were repeating themselves. It was like, what the hell? It's still the same song. So, yeah. I would have been okay for them for chopping it.
They had 6 months. This is all they came up with.
Let's be honest. They had like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's a tread real thing. It seems really rushed, despite all the...
despite preparing for it for 6 months, they were rushed. What the hell?
Well, they weren't preparing. Despite knowing about it for 6 months,
Yeah.
It was rushed, yeah.
Were they planning for the Olympics or something? What the...
I mean, even the Hanasikai sales starts next Thursday, not this Thursday though.
Oh man, like
Yeah.
Aruda's like the one guy who keeps complaining about that. Like no one else complains about this.
Well, me too.
Were you? I don't see you complaining about it.
Because I didn't give a shit about the single. I just wanted Hanasikai.
Well, that's a good segue. Or are you gonna give your opinion? Matt?
You didn't talk about the other songs.
Well, no, Matt has to give his opinion on the song first.
Oh, I already said I liked it, and it sounds like banjo redneck
okay.
shit. I even did like a full like on a reaction thing too.
Yeah.
On
You should
YouTube,
watch
so
that
you can
one.
Watch that too.
You're cannibalizing our SEO, man.
Cunt. Recycling it. Yeah. Well, anyway, I guess Jeff was like kind of complaining about like it's not very dancey, but maybe he might be interested in the Undergirl song.
What's that? Oh my god.
It's called Time Bomb. And with Yumi Center, so it's gonna be exactly what Jeff wants.
Yeah. Well, it's good thing it doesn't have a video, so
Yeah. Well, yeah. So then go down with the rest of the songs that are on there. So they brought back team songs. So Team N, M, and B2 are all getting songs. Team N is the only one getting a music video thanks to the non-battle 2 result.
the really random Nam battle too. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, hey, it's good that they brought back, the other team songs. We haven't had any of those since Koinanka.
Mm-hmm.
Was the last time we had team songs, so good for them. And then they got some music videos on the DVDs.
Oh man.
Man, the bonus DVD are so lazy though.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
exactly. The bonuses are really lazy.
Yeah. Like no one gives a shit about non-bizarre.
Well, I think they figured that like doing the thing, the one that you subbed them at, like no one cared, so might as well not put any effort in.
What's up?
The one with Elf. What was it called?
Oh, yeah.
That was Koido Ai, right?
Yeah, that was like you gotta. It was like you gotta NMB.
I haven't
Yeah.
even watched that yet.
Yeah. See, no one cared. Not even Jeff cares.
The Ogiri contest one, right?
So they decided, you know what? Like we're not even gonna spend money on this. Like, what I would have liked? What I would have liked for them to do was to do something with Showman.
Great Showman.
Yeah, because they spent so much time and effort on that stupid shit, right?
Like back.
So do
like
something with them.
I think
documentary.
they're separate. I think they're probably waiting to like do like the DVD.
Yeah,
and
whatever.
stuff
A
and, like,
documentary,
say they're
or
gonna do
even
it.
like no, not even that. Like do a show
Well,
with
they did
them.
do a documentary. They did do a documentary.
So if you want to do like this is a bonus feature, right? So have them perform with like do an MV with the Shinkeki guys. It's not gonna cost a lot of money. Just stand on stage and then sing one of those songs.
But that's with the old Senbatsu.
True.
And mostly
we
Kyun
can't have-
Oh man,
Jeff
yeah.
will get upset. Jeff will get
Yeah.
upset,
No, we
even
can't-
though Chi's in both
We
of
can't
them.
have Kara in anything on this.
Or Yumin or Mighty.
Oh wow,
No.
you're right.
Or Yuzu.
No, they can do it with the current Senbatsu and Shinkeki. No one cares as long as Nagisa's there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so I also took this as because they're putting the non-battle and non-bazaar clips, they're not going to release DVD and Blu-ray for those.
They will. They do this all the time. They double dip.
No, I don't think so. With this as a bonus, they will release the 12th anniversary one, I think.
Yeah, I remember they used to do that a lot. Like the DVDs would have an entire concert split over 2 DVDs, but with the MC's cut. But
Yeah.
then,
Yeah.
like, I doubt they'll. I don't know.
No. I'm pretty sure they will. They might do one show each. So red, white, and then Senbatsu, and then the 12th anniversary in one. Oh my god, 7 live collections. Gonna sound awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah. Nowadays we only get one Blu-ray set per year, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next year there's gonna be like NMB 7 live collection.
Last year there was no non-battle 1 DVD and no Ion grad concert.
Oh
DVD.
shit.
Yeah, they've. already
Ian
been
and Kokona
skipping-
graduation concert isn't made to
Yeah, last-
Blu-ray and DVD yet.
Oh yeah, there's also the Kokona concert.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I
Like
think
this-
I still think they're gonna do Nambazar because the Senbatsu live, I think they're gonna want to sell that.
They want to sell Chihi's Hajimete no Hoshi.
They want to sing. They want to dub over all of Chi's singing.
Fuck you. There's no
The
need.
Sayaka version.
I have some glass I need to break,
Well, Jeff will replay Hajime no Hoshi over and over again.
and he's gonna become deaf afterwards. So.
Sure, whatever.
Jeff's gonna hear like a screeching cat and say like, "Oh, this is great music."
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. There's gonna be 3 types: A, B, C, and then the Theater Edition. So Theater Edition will come with the Undergirl song. So that's what Jeff's gonna be listening to nonstop.
The Undergirl song, because he's such a Yuina fan.
Because it'll be that, and then also Mighty. Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No Anju though.
Hard dance bullshit.
Yeah.
But then Mochan and Fuwa is in it though.
So you have to watch it.
Me? No, Matt.
yeah,
Matt
listen.
has to watch it.
Oh, let's do it.
Oh,
yeah.
because Kyron's in it.
Yeah, that's the main reason.
Yeah.
And Mew.
And you
yeah.
mean?
So yeah.
Yeah, you have to admit that, Matt.
No one likes you.
You're like the biggest Yumin fan here.
Defend you. So yeah, and then as Arda is already alluding to, the Hashkai schedule has been announced. So it's kind of
So I will say I was wrong in my prediction that they will do like half online and half real because they're fucking chickens. I really thought they will be like, you know what, fuck this.
We're just fucking cowards. Just
Yeah,
do
they
real
are.
events. COVID, no one cares anymore.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, except Japan.
I mean,
so they're doing 8 online events and 2 in-person events to give the full detail.
other groups have been doing like nearly half and half, real
Yeah.
and online, and then they do like
Except
2
AKB?
shots. They do 2 shots.
Except AKB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AKB's been doing 20 online events like since March of this year, and are still doing events for it until like September. But yeah, But yeah, other groups are like because they have like albums or something, so they've been doing like 2-shot events. So that's probably why.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the only like the least worst part of this schedule is that it's not crammed into 1 month. It actually
Yeah,
but
spent
it
over 3 months.
it actually eliminates the possibility of a new single though, and
I mean,
I really want a new one.
a lot of other things eliminated that possibility. The lack of budget. for
Number one
anything.
being sales. Yeah, number one being lack of sales. Yeah. I don't know. I'm so over the. I have. I'm 100% not never doing online. So. And the real ones are in Osaka too. So.
Yeah, but it's surprising
bothered.
that they ignore Kanto for this time.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is sad. Like at the very least, do one Kanto event, right? If you want to do like 2 Osaka ones, go ahead. But at least do one Tokyo.
I mean, it was. If you were at the Kanto, you guys were there. You saw how empty
I
it
was. Yeah. Was it though? Like the thing, I have no comparison. I have no comparison because like it was like a COVID version of it, right? So I don't know if it was good or bad, to be honest. Because
Well, I
they
mean-
sold everything sold out. Except Misaki, I guess. But like most people sold out,
Well,
right?
and I think a lot of like the 8th gens and other 7th gens probably.
But
didn't
then
sell
if they were expecting
Oh,
them
that
to sell
was-
out, then that would be stupid.
That's because they did only 1 slot per
Per member,
or
yeah.
something or 2.
Yeah. So they should have done it like real like a real timetable. I mean we can talk about the bullshit timetable too if you want. Jeff, do you have confidence that Chihi can do like 7 slots?
Well, we have to.
I know, but
He's already-
but they have to like how they've built the timetable was so stupid. It was because management basically said we believe Nam Battle. Like, we believe that all of those vote totals are legit. So we will create a timetable 100% based on that time on
the
Nam
rank.
Battle.
the ranking.
Yeah, on the
So
rank.
Chi should have like 8 slots.
No.
Or 9.
Well, okay. Well, I mean, what else do you base it on then? Because the
Previous sales?
the
Like a
votes-
normal person would do it?
What do you mean the votes aren't real? Like people paid that much for the votes.
Yeah, but they didn't pay it for handshake.
I mean, the vast majority of the votes came from the votes.
Yeah, but do you think like so? If I was gonna vote for Chihi, I only buy Chihi tickets. Did you think that happened? You should know that this didn't happen,
No.
right? So why not use those?
Okay, I mean, but
those
like
statistics.
everyone's gonna argue one way or another about like who should get how many slots. So this is like the quote unquote most objective.
Yeah, I know. So now no one can complain, right? Because it's exactly based on battle rank. I'm just saying it's stupid.
I mean, it is also a challenge to the fans. Like if you voted them into this spot, then you have to keep it up, right? That's
Yeah, I mean Zion going from 2 slot to 6
Yeah,
slot.
Zion going from 2 to 6 is kind of crazy.
okay. Yes, that's I know.
Yeah,
I-
just
Hey,
because
but
he is
that
in
makes you
Batsu
happy,
now.
right?
yes. Okay, that is ridiculous.
Right?
That makes Ryan happy.
But-
No. Well, I'm happy in the sense
2-6
that she
for-
gets
for
more
Zion.
slots, but her lanes are gonna be a fucking ghost town. You don't
I feel the same
go
thing
from 2
about,
to
like-
6. You don't go from 2 to 6. That's not possible.
I probably feel the same about like Anon and
Oh
Reiko,
yeah, oh my
too,
god.
probably.
I think like Reiko maybe she can do it. Like Anon's gonna be a fucking dead zone. You should take photos, Jeff. Actually, you should like
We're
You
not
should-
allowed to.
you should like bring a surf. You should bring skis.
skis.
Yeah, you can slide through it. Because there's gonna, and I don't know. It makes more. It makes more.
And
It makes
that's
way
been
more
this
sense.
episode of NMB Takoyaki Party. Thanks for listening, everyone. Bye bye.
No, in Japanese it makes a lot more sense. They call it kasoro, which is a runway.
Okay.
So it means like sliding through.
Okay.
Anyways,
Slip and slide.
so yeah, I mean, to Matt's point, right? Like, does Anon get 7 slots?
Six,
Anon, I think 6. I think because
Six?
he's below 7 in the rank, right?
Underage.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't
Who's
bad to rank,
7?
yeah. Top
Who's
7
number
got
7?
7, below 7 got
Mikana,
6.
isn't it?
Mikana 6.
Sadharu 7.
Well, you're talking about real
Sadharu.
life or
Sorry.
online?
They're the same number of slots.
They're the same.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So, I mean, I guess the Sadharu whales can do it. But, I don't know, 6 for Wakanyan and Zeon is very, very optimistic. But we don't know, right? Like, yeah, even Anon, like, you know, she already has trouble, like, selling whatever. What was her previous slots? 3 or something?
Yeah. Okay.
3 or 4?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
so then in the results, we know how because we only see sold out slots. It's gonna have the same problem as always, where we don't know like how many actual tickets is.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
gonna be the same because they sell less tickets nowadays. So it should be theoretically should be easier to sell out a slot. You're gonna see like Ahu's stable. It's gonna be like 0/40 for all of them. It's not even 40. It's gonna be fucking crazy. 8 times 7, 56. I think like Kojirin might be able to sell out, but everyone else is gonna be very, very, very empty. That's my prediction. What do you think, Matt?
Well, I'm still debating on whether I'm gonna actually go buy any.
See?
for the
See?
in-person one because I have to go to fucking Osaka.
I mean, you love going to Osaka.
Yeah, especially when it's like lined up. So they fucked up on the schedule. Me and Jeff were talking about this. We're like, because they have 12th anniversary end of September. They should have put this real life handshake event that following weekend because everyone's already in fucking Osaka for the stupid
yeah.
weekday concerts anyway.
That's true.
That would have been perfect.
Actually, it would be great
Instead they're
because then you can talk about the concert too.
Yeah.
Instead, though, they're doing online though.
And then
Yeah.
so then because of that, Matt has to get home to Utsunomiya.
I'm going home on Saturday, and so I'm probably gonna skip most of Saturday. I might catch like the slot 9 because at least Cotton still has a slot 9 slot, so maybe I'll try to get that. And then
it's
Sunday will be full day.
it's not even. It's kind of a little thing, but it's just like, again, why do they not think of things that make it easier for fans? They would get more sales because of this.
Because they don't care. Because they're operating on the old like AKB formula where if you build it, they will come. So it doesn't matter because like, you know, fans will like, you know, jump all over themselves just to buy their tickets. That's still how they think. They still think that Yamamoto Sayaka is still there, selling like, you know, hundreds of slots.
How long will we rely on Yamamoto Sayaka?
Never. we still do actually. You can still hear her voice in Boku Igayo Dareka.
And Yume wa Nigenai.
And you, well, you remember the game was on purpose. Like, I don't know. I mean, I think, to be honest, like, so to the people listening to this, it's not that we're complaining though, but this is on the list of things that you bitch about is pretty low actually. Like, you know, not scheduling it correctly.
Wota problems.
Yeah, it is actually first world Wota problems, but then there's like so much shit. This is another like shit cherry on the shit sundae. But I will, although I think the timetable complaint is very, very valid though, because it just makes no sense. Like IP went from like 5 slots or something down to 3, just because like she didn't do well in battle. What the fuck is that?
Well, she didn't do very well in the previous singles like sales as well.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, maybe.
I don't think she even was she even 5 slots?
No, I mean she was more. She said that she said that 3 was a demotion, so she would have been like 4 or 5.
Might have been 4.
Yeah, 4,
Okay,
yeah. She had
But I
4.
think I remember like she only had like 1 or 2 slots like
Sold,
sold out or whatever for some days. So,
But I mean, to be fair, like, you know, Zeon sold out all her slots, but then that was 2 slots.
yeah, it's easier now.
Yeah. Now she's gonna get like 6 slots. Like, I mean, I would be surprised if she. I mean, maybe there's one like, you know, near her birthday or something, and that one's gonna sell out. But like others are gonna be like ghost town.
Isn't her birthday like in?
Yeah.
I have no idea when her
Not-
birthday is. I'm just making.
There is
something up.
no birthday.
Oh, I guess like the Christmas one. Actually, there's a Christmas one, right?
That's for online though, not in person.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. People are still gonna buy it.
It's all mid-December, but everyone's doing Santa cosplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one will sell well, I think. The Santa one.
Santa, probably Halloween.
Santa and Halloween,
will be
yeah.
all right.
Yeah. When's the Halloween? Oh, November 27th.
30th.
October
October
30th.
30th.
Oh, October 30th. Oh, there's literally Halloween. Oh, wait, no. 31 is Halloween. But it's pretty close. Pretty close. Yeah. Yeah, I think some of them are going to have like birthdays or something, right? So it's going to sell out. But yeah, for the most part, I don't know. I think the online ones are always like they have way less slots, right? So it won't be much of a problem. The real ones, I mean, yeah, because they're chicken, they're gonna do it in Osaka, so it's gonna sell out. Not really. I don't know. Can you sell out 7 slots for 10 days, Jeff?
I'll see.
This is a never-ending problem, though. Like you need more fans. You don't need like you to do more.
Yeah,
that's my point. Like even with Yuri, like that I came to that conclusion eventually. Like I can't do this anymore. So
Yeah.
you just do like a consistent number.
yeah, you just do a
I mean,
number. But then
yeah, I
if
know,
it doesn't sell out, then it doesn't sell out. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go too crazy just because of that.
Yeah. They don't do like Oshimashi. They don't allow Oshimashi, I think. Maybe they will, I don't know. But
Well, online you can't.
oh yeah, okay, exactly. So because like if you see the lane and it's super empty, you're gonna feel so fucking bad.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do when we did like the real ones last time.
Yeah.
Like, and because those were already
Pre-sold, right?
purchased
Yeah.
or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So because there were like, Wakanian, she was like fishing me or whatever.
Yeah.
I would have totally done like an Oshimashi.
Yeah.
Like used one of my 10 Misaki tickets to go say hi to her or whatever.
Yeah. So Oshimashi is a good idea.
Well, other groups, I think AKB does do Oshimashi in there online.
They do.
It's
It's probably a shit method.
That website is a clusterfuck to use.
Yeah.
So.
So let's see how it goes. I am curious. Well, it's gonna be the same, right? Like we know how the online goes. I'm more curious about the real ones because it's gonna be the first time. It's gonna be the first time where it's like a real handshake. The other ones that we did was like like babies.
It had its caveat,
Yeah,
right? Where it was like,
so it's like the tourist visas to Japan. You have to have a tourist guide. So this is the first one where you're actually free.
but still not.
No, it's pretty okay. I think
Bring
the one I saw last time, I think if they keep that up, they could do like normal Hanashikai. Like the Hagashis with the boards and stuff. I think that's okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember. Wait, did they do hot Oshimashi for NMB?
They did at the end. At the end, they did.
Back in the day, okay.
Last couple of years, I think they started allowing Oshimashi.
Oh, okay.
But they unlike AKB, and because NMB always wants to make it complicated, so they had like stupid rules about Oshimashi. I think you had to get it stamped or something.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Because with AKB, you just walk up and then use it.
30 minutes to just say Oshimashi.
Yeah. NMB, you had to get permission.
I remember like very few
no.
members were available for Oshimashi.
Oh yeah, that too. Like I remember
Yeah.
fans bitching about it. Like the top members, obviously the top members are whatever, right? You can't get them. But like even the lower tier mid tier members, you can't get for Oshimashi. So you're left with like a choice between Yumin and Miki. So, yeah, fuck this. I'll just throw this ticket away. Which has happened to me actually.
Yeah. But then like in the AKB ones, like it was mostly like
AKB
everyone
ones
was
you could get like
anyone except for like Sayagamiru.
Exactly,
right?
exactly. Like, you could get anyone. Like, you could get Anagisa, you could get Akarin, you could get Yuri, all of them.
Yeah, you could even get Yuri.
Yeah. Well, Yuri depends on the slots. But yeah, AKB was very, very aggressive with Oshimashi. NMB was the other way around.
It wasn't really so much aggressive, it's just also like no one bought NMB tickets for like
For
Kanto
AKB.
events.
Well, that's
yeah,
true.
right. For AKB tickets, right?
Yeah.
So.
I've done Oshimashi to like Nagisa or something. So
You used Yuri tickets for Oshimashi on Yuri.
yeah, I do that. Yeah, it's to change slots because like usually like really early slots or really late slots are very empty, right? So I would just go there. and then leave the middle slots, which is always full anyways.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I remember using Miyawaki Sakura tickets on Imichi for Oshimashi. It's the ultimate fuck you.
I know. I remember one time I gave up like a Sayaka ticket, and one of the Wotas with me was like, "Are you crazy? What are you doing?" I was like, "Yeah, I just don't care."
But yeah, if I were going to do it on these real life, I'll probably like do like the.
I'll do Saturday.
Like the Saturday. Yeah, I'll do the Saturday. Like actually,
and go home early on
this
Sunday.
Weird. Yeah, well, I probably won't even do Sunday at all because it might be too much of a clusterfuck. But I was probably thinking because like that week, like Thursday's a holiday, so I might take that Friday off and make like a long weekend and then try to go to like a theater show like the day before or something.
I do recommend, like, I think it's a waste of a day. Well, it depends on you. You have weird feelings about this, but I do recommend just doing like a half day on Sunday because it's a waste. You're already there.
I mean, the problem is like Karen's first slot is like 3:00. That's like usually when I need to like fucking leave. So.
Oh wow, that's late.
Wow.
She has no morning slots. I mean, yeah, like.
Oh. Well, you can still go to Picarun or something. I don't know.
I go to Fua.
Yeah, go to Fua. Might as well.
Yeah, like Misaki and Karen are both like late that day. They're both in the afternoon, so it's like
you can meet up with Jeff and watch him loop Chihi, even though he just said he wasn't gonna do it.
I'm going.
How about you, Aruda? What's your plan?
Well, since there is no news about border opening, I will just do online Anasikai for now.
You should get you should make up a reason or something. Do you have a friend or something to say like your
I
cousins
think
or
I actually
something?
can do kind of like duty journey to Japan, but yeah, it's depending on the
stuff?
budget.
Or find out
because
conference.
find like some random
that's
conference.
the last resort.
I know you can get in if you have family here.
Yeah, if I was invited also, I can get in also.
Yeah.
Jeff will adopt you.
In exchange for like 10 Chihi tickets.
Yes.
Well, actually, if the border open is actually a good date too, because the next 2 weeks the Wakapon novel is released, so yeah.
She will have like
I can
Watashi
stay
Kai
around
events
2
or
weeks.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we don't know. Like I think government has started saying, right, like they want to change stuff. So
But maybe next year.
Yeah, they need to have a meeting to discuss deciding to want to change stuff, and then have a meeting.
I was expecting August to be when they changed it, but nope.
I'm here in October, but
Yeah, I wouldn't get my hopes up on anything.
I wouldn't get it. Oh yeah, I would say wait until next year probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the Hanshikai. So if you haven't bought one, you should probably buy them. I think first day to buy them is on the 25th.
Yeah.
That's when the application starts, and then when we do 1 day applications, it's really dumb.
You should do a reminder in the Discord, man, when it starts or when it's about to end, I guess.
Yeah.
Just do an ad channel or something.
Yeah, and then do might revise the video guide because make sure. Cause I think there's some people who accidentally bought like real Hanshikai tickets
Oh.
Yeah.
by mistake instead of the online one.
Yeah.
So
you should tell them like make sure that you're buying online.
do not
do not order
buy
it from the wrong
November
link.
5th.
It's because the Fortune site is garbage. So the first thing you see is NMB, right? And it's gonna be like the one below it is the online or something.
Yeah, it all looks the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. Well, I didn't accidentally buy anything, but I remember I was trying to buy Hanashikai or not Hanashikai, handshakes or something, and then I went to like the one that they sell calendars or something.
Poster or something.
Yeah, posters. Like what the hell? How did I get here?
Usually, like the first red flag is like, oh wait, it wants me to pay right away because it was like one of those paid first later or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So that
exactly.
should have been,
exactly.
That,
It's
that
not,
should have
it's
been like
not
your
out
first
already.
like alarm bell, right? So,
Yeah.
so yeah. But yeah. Yeah, go buy Hanshkai.
Yep.
That's that. Alright. So then next we got some more news. Actually, before they announced like the single, we had, like this was pretty much the only big news we had until like a few days ago. That is 12th anniversary concert details. So yeah, we already talked about it last month about how it's on like 4 weekdays, end of September at Grand Cube. So we were all like, upset, depressed about that.
Yep.
So now they explain what those concerts are, and they're actually going to be doing 5 concerts. Yeah, they're doing 5 concerts in 4 days. Yeah, I don't think that makes things better.
Yeah, it doesn't really make anything better, but whatever. We're let's not dwell on that.
Yes, so on the evening, September 27th, September 28th, and September 30th will be the 12th anniversary concerts. They're entitled Hop Mushi, Step Mushi, and Jump Mushi.
Now that we have the single title, we know why it's called Mushi.
Still a dumb name.
Yeah, it's really stupid.
Yeah, so there's that. And then on the afternoon of September 28th, they'll be doing the Kokoten stage as a concert. So Kokoten, that's NMB's like first original. I think isn't it like our only original theater stage.
Unless you count the like new ones that are set list put together by the members.
Right. But made by Akimoto.
Yeah, with original songs, yeah.
Yeah. Which they did this last summer at Zepp Bayside Osaka. So it's kind of then like just like being creatively bankrupt and just like digging into the like, oh, this worked last time, let's do it again this time.
And it worked. This
worked,
one was
I guess.
impossible to win. I saw like almost no one win this.
Takumi won it.
Really? He won? Man, fuck him.
Oh, I'm not sure if we should be discussing this here.
Okay,
But
discuss
he
it
said
later.
he said he'll sell it to you.
Okay. Tell him thanks.
Make it easier. Yeah. So that, and then on September 28th, Thursday, they'll be doing NMB Under Girls Live, which will be Undergirls plus unranked members from the non-battle 2, no Senbatsu members. So basically, they listened to the last podcast about the question about, hey, what if they did the Undergirls concert?
I think it's a terrible idea. It should.
And they said, fuck you, Jeff, we're doing one.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going with you to that.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right.
I think it's a terrible idea.
I think it's a great idea.
No. Who wants to see a Yumin-centered concert? Not me.
Well, I mean, would you rather see a Yumin-centered concert or a Chihi-centered concert?
Chihi-centered concert.
Oh.
Secret fan rhyme.
my absolute, like, my desire to, make fun of Jeff is, like, not enough to say that I would rather see Yumin somewhere.
The lesser of two evils.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, and
I personally don't really have anything against Chihi, so.
Like, and you didn't mention that Kokoten is Senbatsu plus Mighty and Sakatan.
Oh my god, Mighty.
Yeah. Mighty.
Yeah,
Aruda, let's bitch about this. Let's bitch about this, Aruda.
This is pretty fucked up, actually. Like, because they were doing for almost everything since non-battle. They've been doing everything by the rank. So, like, in one of the festivals where.
Oh man, I don't want to see Yumin and Deguchi there.
Well, okay. Well, pick your
Sakatan
poison.
and Mako.
Pick your poison here. No, you can't have just your favorite 8th gens.
Well, I don't actually. Sakata isn't really my favorite agent. If that was the case, I would say Mako and Yukino should be here.
I don't understand why management still keep pushing Mighty all over.
Right?
She's vice captain.
Who cares?
She's a model.
Karen's the captain of M. Shouldn't she be in Kokoten?
she should be in there
Well,
too.
they hate Team M, so.
Yeah.
So IP is the captain of B2. She should be there too. I would have rather seen IP there.
Yeah.
I mean, Mighty's been pushed ever since 7 Gens.
Yeah,
debut,
but
right?
it doesn't really work. Time to stop.
And she had like the whales, so it was working, but not for Nanbao 2.
Didn't work
still
for
had,
Nanbao
like,
2. But again, well, she has the biggest whale, Kenmotsu. So
Yeah, that's all that matters.
yeah,
The Moby Dick.
yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't have anything personally against her, but
I think it's probably like she's like the,
she doesn't sell
like
well.
the go-getter.
Huh? I mean, she
I think
probably
it's
because she's a good dancer, and that's the reason that Sakatan was chosen too.
Yeah, like these are the stand talent members,
Yeah.
right? So
Well, thank God it wasn't Yumin, I guess. Oh man, imagine that would be like, you know, a Solomon question. Would you rather Yumin or Mighty there?
Oh no.
It's like, I'd rather just, you know, let's do 15 member stage.
yeah. But yeah, then so I ended up getting tickets for the Undergirls Live and then also the Friday 12th anniversary.
Which ones did you
concert,
get, Matt?
The Undergirl Live and then the 12th, the Friday. 12th
Undergirl.
anniversary
So
concert.
Thursday, Friday.
Yeah,
two
so it worked out
concerts?
exactly how I wanted. Yeah, two
Concerts.
worked out exactly how I wanted.
So Jeff got everything except Kokoten.
Yeah.
You even got the first one? The Tuesday one?
I didn't apply Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I won.
Jesus Christ, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Oh my God.
Well, if I can go to Kokoten also, I can just take the Wednesday off. And then just come up with excuses to leave early on Thursday and Friday.
I see. Yeah. I don't know. Well, you know, we've gone through this, but like the dates are like so brutal. Yeah. Like for like, you know, Shakaijin, right? Like, you know, actual like working people.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Yeah, like even like the Kokoten like is like
it's a middle of the day.
Middle of the day, middle of the week. Like,
And it's not even holiday, right?
On a Wednesday. It's like, what the fuck, guys? 1 p.m. on a Wednesday?
But somehow it's still sold out, right?
It's
Or
the hardest one to win. Because
it's Kokoten.
Everyone wants to see Kokoten.
Yes. I was expecting it to fail. Like I was expecting it to be like easy mode because like
it's Kokoten. It's Kokoten, and people are just like really, really desperate for for nostalgia, just to remember. Like, you know, you're gonna see Kojirin sing "You May Know Dead Body," and then people are gonna like, you know, project like Sayaka onto her.
Again, yeah, because also Kokoten last summer was also impossible to win as well.
Yeah.
And that was on a Sunday.
Now I'm thinking, like, you know, it's kind of smart, I guess, that you know, remember when I was saying that like Kenkyusei should be doing Katleya Gumi Kokoten, because it would be a great idea. But management's probably like, you know what, we're gonna sell a concert once a year, Kokoten. We're gonna make so much money.
It doesn't matter what day or time.
Yeah, clearly it doesn't matter. Wednesday 1 p.m. Yeah. Fuck that.
So why didn't they
2,000 people.
So why didn't they do Osaka Joe Hall with this then?
I don't think that many people want to see Kokoten. Imagine Osaka Joe Hall Wednesday 1 p.m. It'd be a bloodbath.
But yeah, those are the concerts, and they haven't said they're streaming them, but they probably are streaming.
It's possible they don't stream some of them.
I think they already did say.
Oh, they did? All of them? Even Kokoten?
They said streams are being worked on. Like, details will be released later.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Of course. You can't ever fucking, you know, just plan stuff properly. Well, always has to be a struggle. I mean, always.
If they're putting these all on fucking weekdays, if they don't provide streams, it's just, come on.
Okay, Jeff, would you be surprised if they didn't provide streams?
Yeah. I mean, they've streamed every concert. That is one thing they've kind of improved upon.
That's true. What was the last one they didn't do? They did one recently. They didn't stream one recently, right? The
number one.
Too. Yeah,
only number one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that, and then there's also another number one thing coming up next week.
Well, that's the special theater thing. Like, there's a reason those aren't streamed. We don't know
Yeah.
exactly, but
Yeah.
I mean, for concerts, like it has been a long time since they haven't streamed something.
That's true. I remember when they would give away concert streams on YNN. Still remember.
Anyway, yeah. So yeah, that's late September. Check those out. Those concerts. All right. Recurring favorite segment is back this month.
Yeah.
We need to have like
This must
some
be
kind of, like,
other than the graduation watch, which has stopped now. This must be our longest running corner, right?
probably
Not every month, at least.
That's true, but it
Recurring
happens
segment.
happens quite a bit.
more than 0 times, which is way too many times. But yeah, it's Showroom Bullshit is back.
Oh yeah.
This time for a regular model gig for BIS
Yep.
magazine.
Yeah.
Yep. Which is a fashion magazine.
And it still play eliminary round.
Yeah, so, and it's like all 48 group, but I think it's just NMB, SKE, STU?
For now.
Or no SKE.
For now.
Or I think AKB, right?
AKB, yeah.
Yeah.
AKB.
AKB, NMB,
STU,
STU.
yeah.
So far.
Yep.
Yeah, and so for NMB, the members participating are Fuwa, Mako, Yunanan, Mio, and Sion.
And as we speak, I think I don't know. Jeff, you should tell me. Is Fua leading or something?
No, Yunanan is first and Fua is third.
Oh, someone told me. Oh, okay. Someone was saying that like Fua was like 500,000 points 500,000 points gap between
Yeah, behind
her
the,
and
behind the second rank. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that meant like she was behind. I thought she was in front.
Well, Fua's on right now, and she's about to catch up to second place.
Oh, okay. Go Fua.
Which is STU girl, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck those STU people. Oh, it said like
But
2 days.
it's-
Wow, it's very short. It says 2 days remaining.
Yeah, it's only a week.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah, it's
been
been going on
running
for
around.
like 3 days.
Who gets chosen? First 2, right?
Yeah, first two.
Well, they-
First
they
two
go
goes to the next round.
Okay, so we have a shot at like Yuna and Fua both getting in. We
Yeah.
just have to beat this really random SK girl.
Because basically Sion already
Gave up.
gave up because she was 6 2 days ago after doing showroom with Wakanyan.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
she
so
just
she
gave up.
didn't do showroom entirely yesterday, I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not good.
So then there's a weird format too. There's like four preliminary rounds, like one every month or something.
Yeah.
And then the members who do not pass in the preceding rounds can join again next time.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
So like for example, Makochi and Sion and Miyochi can do it again.
I mean,
next
it's possible. It's possible. Sion's like, you know what? Let's wait. Let's wait until the next
month.
round.
Yeah, it's pretty. I think that's a smart thing to do.
Yeah. Let's not waste money.
You got Hanashkai sales. You got Hanashkai tickets to sell.
I think
why
that's
some
more
other
important.
members-
I mean, depends on like how they view. Oh my God, Yuna's 1.5 million points behind the STU girl.
Oh, number second now, no?
Yeah,
Oh really? Oh shit.
yeah. But Fuwa's about to catch up to Yuna.
Oh.
Anyways, yeah, showroom bullshit.
Yeah, Arda needs to divert his Sion resources now to Fuwa.
No.
Or are we just pulling out completely right
Yeah, I don't even bother farming for star now. Since Sion basically gave up.
I see.
I don't know, I did like 500 stars for Fuwa, and then I did like 10 rainbow stars for Yunanan. And then that was it. That was my
You're just
contribution.
splitting it. You need to focus on
Yeah.
one to take.
Well, Fuwa logged off, and the Yunanan was still doing
Oh,
it, so I'm like,
okay.
okay, might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we got free 5 rainbow stars this month. If you
Yeah.
check the
Yeah, I
showroom
randomly had
account.
like 26 or something, yeah, so. Also, because rainbow stars get your name called out. And that's the whole reason why you do this, right? It's the only reason. That's any reason anyone watches Showroom is to get her name called out for throwing bullshit gifts.
Of course.
Okay, all right. So there's that. Next, we're gonna talk about YNN Camp. It happened. Was that last weekend? 2 weekends ago? last weekend.
It was last weekend, yeah.
Yeah, geez, felt like forever. we already forgot about it.
Yep.
That's how it's been.
Yeah.
So I mean, as we mentioned last month, it went across 2 days essentially, and it did a bunch of segments. So let's talk about our favorite segments. We're not going to go into each and every single segment because a lot of them are shit. So, Ryan, what was your favorite segment?
By far, the Kimodamashi. How do you translate Kimodamashi? I mean, I guess it is a haunted house.
Courage test.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Spooky test.
Yeah, I mean, it started off really rough because they were rushing for the high schoolers.
The high school,
because they fucking, for some reason, did a 30-minute break. Even though they knew the high schoolers had the time limit. I mean, overall, like, my complaint is all the same as it always is every year, and the breaks are way too long. So for some reason, like, they did the pillow fight, right? And then with the pillow fight, it was ending at it ended at 8 p.m. so that like the middle schoolers could, go away.
Yeah.
And then so they had like 1 hour between the pillow fight and the start of the Kimodamashi. At the end until 9 p.m., right, which is the time limit for high schoolers.
10.
And then, sorry, 10?
Yeah.
9, right?
No, it's 10.
10.
Is it 10? So it was 9 to 10.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Okay.
on the original schedule, the Kimodamashi was supposed to start at 9:30, but it fell behind and only started with like 10 minutes remaining before the high schoolers' time limit. So then they tried to rush 3 groups through it, and then one of them basically wasted half the time falling on the ground. It was
And the first one, that was the first group too.
Ami and Sakatan,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So then, like, poor, like, Yayoi and Makochi and, like, the remaining ones had, like, barely any
had to rush
time.
through the whole thing. Yeah.
Like 2 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
And that whole thing reminded me of like Legends of the Hidden Temple. Like they like go into the haunted house, find like the Tanuki doll,
Yeah.
and bring it back.
Yeah. It was a good idea. It was funny and all of that. But, the poor planning. Yeah, so it started off really rough. But then after Cinderella time, so all the high schoolers had to go away. And then they started bringing in the other people. That's when it got good.
Yeah.
When actually, specifically when Anju came.
There's Anju and
Ayapion.
Ayapyeon. Yeah, it was so funny because Anju was like, if you guys haven't seen it, you should find it on
the
like,
NMB Clips thing
NMB Clips,
has a video of it.
I mean, I think it's private now, so you should go look for it on Matt's Twitter or something.
There was like another account I think that did like clips as well. So
Yeah, so it was hilarious because they were Anju was like, it's not just that she's afraid, it's that she's aggressively afraid.
Yeah.
Right? Like some people would just like curl up into a ball and cry, right? She would just like, she
Fight or flight.
Yeah, she's fight, right? So yeah, she's incredibly aggressively afraid. So it was really, really, really funny because the whole time she was afraid of the stairs, and like they didn't even have a camera on the stairs because there was literally nothing there.
Yeah.
And she and Ayapyeon got lost, and they had to ask like one of the ghosts to point them toward the correct where they needed to go.
Yeah.
Then they got into the place, and that was the most hilarious part. Was like one of the ghosts there was Miki, and then when Miki came out, Anju just fucking bolted. And she left Ayapyeon by herself. So ran out, closed the door, and locked it. And then it was really, really funny. Like, I don't know how much of it is acting and how much of it was real, but it was great.
No,
Everyone should go out of their way to
That's how
find
Anju
it.
is.
Yeah.
Like one of the horror attractions was this giant like inflatable Santa.
Oh yeah.
They go up the stairs and they see a Santa.
So
and, like,
most
this was
people didn't really react to it, but like Sakatan and Ami was like freaked out by it.
Yeah, I think that's what and they gave up right away.
Yeah. Santa made them give up.
Well, the funny thing is at the end they had Ray and the Sakura. What's her?
Ray and Hono.
Hono.
Ray and Hono, yeah, they were like the hosts of the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then they finally went up, and they got rid of the Santa when they went up because they already knew it was there.
Yeah.
And then they actually changed the whole setup for them, which is fun.
Yeah.
But then it got worse because then she was like the ghost.
Yeah.
She was crying. She was crying over Hanshin's being last place in the baseball standings.
That was the best part.
Well,
No, it's
horrible.
it's kind of annoying.
IP was the best
they
part.
kept on-
IP was the best
they kept
part.
Yeah,
on
IP is a
cutting.
good ghost.
IP was an amazing ghost.
She even stuck it to the room where like they were doing like the commentary.
Yeah. She was
Scared on you.
That was funny. But yeah, that was my favorite part of the whole thing.
Yeah, how about Arda?
Well, actually, my favorite one is Slam Duno.
Oh,
Yeah, because they gave
this is like I think when Ryan,
gave
this is when Ryan
everyone
fell asleep.
a funny nickname, and also the question is kind of make nonsense in a way that
Because-
it's,
because
it's quite funny.
It's Mickey. It's not
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
is nonsense.
Yeah, but it's funny this time. And
What
also,
was-
there is no egg gen in it, I think. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's no agent. This is like because it was like at midnight.
Yeah.
When it happened, so everyone was asleep, and then like one of the questions is like, okay, what's the best sport? But it was actually literal like sports, and then they're thing like okay, they're thinking baseball, soccer, whatever, and it's like oh no, it's sports shoes, and then the answer was I think sports car. Was like
Yeah, and also, they need to guess a song based on Mickey dribbles.
yeah, she did like the Terminator theme. It was like the doon. They kept on thinking like NMB songs.
It's always
or
the same. Like when we do 24 hours, right? Like they do like the Mickey corners, and it's always nonsense.
Yeah.
Because that's what Mickey is. She's just like complete nonsense. Sometimes it's funny. Like I guess like a lot of guys, for you guys, like the first time you see it, it's really really funny. But then if you watch it too much, it just becomes annoying.
Yeah.
I did really really enjoy the nicknames though.
Yeah, they were funny.
The Wakaba Mark.
Yeah. And Korean
no,
Town.
Korean Town was great.
It's so racist.
Yeah, it's so fucking racist. Oh my god. Like those are the kinds of jokes that are only okay in Japan.
Yeah.
Right.
Like imagine if I know. If you do this in the US, you're gonna be cancelled like just so fast. Good thing we didn't have like an Indian member or something. She's gonna start calling them like Nan or something.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. As for me, I guess I like the relay was all right this year.
Yeah. I mean, it's a relay.
Yeah. We got to see like fucking like you not you know Mako. Goddamn, she's hella fast.
Yeah, she's very
And
athletic.
yeah. And then like they called her a horse because she's so fast. Even though like a rabbit would have been better.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least this time though, Mikano wasn't wearing platform shoes, but she's still like
She's wearing
was
Air
slow at the running.
Jordans. So
Yeah.
that should be okay. That's a sports shoe.
They're basketball shoes, not running shoes.
Well,
Yeah, that's
at least it's better shoes compared to last year's.
Well, to be honest, they're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
they're not actually basketball shoes anyway. So they're not performance shoes. They're fashion stuff.
yeah,
Yeah, it was okay.
it was all right.
What was yours, Jeff?
I actually still haven't watched the Moso and Slam Duno yet. But actually
The Moso sucks. That's okay.
because that's Chihi in it.
No. Because it's all you can imagine what it is, right? They're just like, situations like what would be like Munikyun. What would be a great situation for you? Which is it's great, I guess, if you're girls watching it. If you're dudes watching it, it's like what the fuck.
Well, at least it had Yayo in it.
Okay. Not directly, right? That's after her bedtime.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, she didn't have. She wasn't there. It was Mio, and Sakura.
Ah,
Arja's favorite.
Yeah, and Ayapa. I guess.
The Naoki Doki is pretty funny.
Oh yeah, that's one I haven't seen. It was staged, right?
Yeah, I mean, because in the title it says like, "Oh, pre-warned
Yeah.
with Naoki Dokiri," but it was they still made it pretty funny
It's good.
because it was
I think the only
yeah.
bit I caught from that was like they woke up Sakura playing the "Be My Baby" song, which was like this recurring clip throughout the show. And like they played it, and she like as she's like waking up, she's like doing the dance, but she's like half asleep, so it's kind of funny.
And then the
And
water fight was okay, except
boring.
for Makochi
Yeah, it was worse than
camping.
last year's.
Like Anon just wanted it to be over.
Purano.
I think everyone wanted it to be over.
Yeah, everyone wanted it to be over, but like Makochi was like still afraid. She was camping the pool, and she still
So
couldn't
no one
like.
else could refill.
Yeah,
Because this time it sucked because everyone had like quote unquote like melee weapons or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
it was all like scoops.
I mean, I guess it's better in the sense that it didn't devolve into people running around. I mean, it still did, but it was a little bit better.
But it's like you have no ammo, so like you can't really do
Yeah,
anything.
so you have to refill. But then if someone like like Makochi camps it, then
no one can get
yeah,
it.
then you. I thought like Picarun was great. Like she was hilarious.
She had like the giant fucking
Pail, yeah.
thing where- and then like totally dunked Mew.
Yeah.
So that was funny.
So it's good.
Uh,
The idea
so I
was
think, yeah,
good.
worse-
Like they should have just made the arena smaller. I mean, we say this every year. Make the arena smaller.
I think it was just worse than last year, just because they didn't have like the weapon variety.
Oh,
Because every round it would have like different guns.
I like. Well, okay. The guns changing every round was great, but I think they recognized that like it was getting very samey. Like every year they just do like a water gun fight, right? And then someone gets a pail or something. So it was good this year that they tried something better. I mean, I'm not going to say better. Actually, it's not better. They tried something different, and for that, like, I'm okay with it. Like,
because usually the scoop is like the worst weapon whenever they do these. Right?
yeah, I mean that was always the joke weapon, but now they made everyone have the scoops.
Yeah.
So, but like, I every year though, I always found it funny when someone would get like the hose. Like Mikana always got the hose.
Right. And she never gets wet.
Yeah, and even in her MOBA May, she was complaining. She was saying like she was really proud that she never got wet, and she got really really wet this year. So yeah, water was okay.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, I would say it's like not that good though, compared to the previous year. Okay.
So which ones were the one you hated? Oh yeah, sorry.
Most of the morning ones. Like I slept through most of the morning ones also, because these ones also they felt a lot like the same kind of segments you'd get during the 24 hour, during like the 5 to like 9 a.m. slots.
Yep.
The ground
I was falling
gauntlet-
asleep after morning curry.
Yeah, I mean that's when I woke up and I'm like, this sucks. I didn't want to wake up for this.
The running was weird, and then the ground golf was boring. Mostly because there's not members I really.
Oh yeah, there was no Afghans in that one.
I like the Molki last for 24 hours was good.
Like 2
2 years ago, like the one in the car museum.
Yeah,
That was good. They should have just done that. I will say I didn't watch any of the morning ones because I slept through all of it. So I will comment. I say like I really didn't like the Moso Joshi talk. I thought it was really really boring. I even told myself I'll watch until like Slum Duno and I'll go sleep. But like the Moso Joshi was so boring, I just slept. I just went to sleep after. Like while it was going on. Fuck this. So just for that, just for making me miss Slum Duno. I'll give it my worst segment award.
Yeah, actually, I didn't like that one either.
Yeah. What about you, Jeff?
I said the ground golf.
Oh, you did.
Ground golf, yeah. Yeah, that one was pretty bad. Arda.
Mine was every Kakigori MC when Sakura is on.
This is like Sakura auntie. Okay, actually, you know what? I'm gonna change my answer to all the fucking breaks.
Well, I mean that's a given. Yeah. So you can't pick that.
I can't pick that.
That's all is. Those always suck.
The ones with Picarun was good though. Like the one where they didn't let them talk. That was funny.
Was that the horror story one with Kate?
No. Before that, like there was one.
That one sucked.
There was one where it was just music. Yeah, that was the worst one. The Kojirin Keito one was the worst one. But there was one where it was Picarun and Sakuchan, and they were just dancing
Picarun and
the whole
Sakuchan
time.
is good, but
Yeah.
the first one is between Ami and Sakura is unbearable to watch.
Ami tried really hard.
There's also
Yeah. But Sakura is just
also a
silent.
break.
Sakura just can't talk very well.
Yeah. There's also the break with Chikapoyo.
Oh god, yeah, sorry. Not the Kojirin one. That one was the worst one. The Chikapoyo one was the fucking worst.
Well, that
one.
was like it's a joke that just went too far.
Yeah, I mean, if it was like one scene or something, it was okay. This like went way too long. Like even staff realized it was like it was bad because they changed it back to the girls eating barbecue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't have to watch that one live, so I just skipped through it.
Yeah, it was fucking awful. It's like everyone, even in the chat, was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah. Okay, and then this one also was just disappointing. So this was like the weird like parallel stream they did between Slam Duno until the morning. It was the haunted, haunted Kansai segments where they went to three areas around Kansai.
Yeah.
It was Mew, Deguchi, Yui, Kojirin, and Mirai.
So I
and they spent like it was like 3 hours long. Or no, it was like 5 hours long. But they spent like 3 hours of it on the van, like in the bus, in the van, driving to the areas.
So
it was and just them talking.
Yeah, because I was in the U.S., I woke up in the middle of that and started watching, and I had like no idea what was going on because they were just sitting in the van talking. And
it was way too long because they were just traveling,
and they're delirious because it's like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I mean, they also had a segment where fans call them.
A call-in segment. Like one person from Australia called in.
Oh, we were people were egging Jeff on to call. I'm in the U.S.
Yeah, Australia. You only have like 2 hours time difference.
But then, like, Mirai, like, apparently studied a little English, but like she tried speaking in English, but it wasn't very good.
Well, you can't expect anything.
Yeah,
but
even the like haunted places, the streaming, like when they went into the places, wasn't good because you can barely see anything.
Yeah, basically it's just a dark places.
They had like night vision on, but then it was like still like boring. Like it was all like these bridges, and then had to go to like some shrine, and then take a selfie with like the Polaroid camera, because those were also prizes for like contributing to the stream. But they also had like all these like different like incentives, like kind of like Patreon kind of goals or whatever, or like subscriber goals or whatever. Where it's like, okay, if we make 200,000 points or whatever, okay, we can bring flashlights into the haunted area. So everyone would give them that, and then one of them was like 900,000 would give them one person had to go to the haunted place by themselves.
Yeah.
They were telling everyone not to give too much money because they don't want to do that.
It went all the way up to like 1 million, right?
Yeah, 1 million. Then they said they had to add new goals.
Yeah, because by donating 10,000, you got signed T-shirt from the members.
Yeah, entered into a raffle for a signed T-shirt.
That was one of the things that I liked about not like because you have to pay money, but I thought it was good was when they did Tokirimo, and they made Wakapon change costumes depending on like how much you hit.
Yeah. So it's kind of like that. Yeah.
She got like maid outfit or something.
Yeah, or like housewife or whatever, and then yeah, maid. So they did that. Yeah. And then one of the goals was like they went to a conveni and it got food. I mean that's when Jeff woke up and like, why are they going to a convenience store? But yeah, I was interested in it, but then also it was just really boring because it was too long.
Did you watch it?
I watched.
Yeah, I watched it live. While playing game.
That's why you guys missed the morning ones. I was asleep.
But also the morning ones didn't sound that interesting to me either. So Anyway, yeah. But overall comments about the YNN show, the YNN camp. I guess felt more like a mini 24-hour.
Overall, I still enjoyed it a lot, and more than last year.
Yeah, I think it's better than last year because there is no cooking segment this year.
Oh yeah. That was a big win. That was a big win. Like no cooking segment. Usually the cooking ones are good. Like the one last year was fucking bad.
Yeah.
So.
And you have the chair building segment.
Oh yeah.
DIY one so far.
I'll say but last year had like karaoke, which that was good. This one didn't really have. It just had like the singing segment, but it wasn't karaoke. So.
Yeah. This one also featured 8th gens really well.
Yeah.
But what's weird is that like technically Ayapyeon and Yayoi were like the MCs, but I did not notice.
No one knows. Yeah. No one knew. No one knew actually. Actually, you could kind of tell a bit with the Ayapyeon.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, definitely not. No. Like, I was surprised when they said that. It's like, oh wow, really? That's never good.
I thought Sakura and Ami were the MCs.
Yeah,
because they were always in the break room.
Yeah, I would have believed it if they said it was Sakura and Ami. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and also Picarun was the MVP for again, I think.
Oh, it was because of the water part, right?
Yeah, and also she's quite funny during entire segment.
Yeah. She was great. Like, she's always said that, like, she liked variety stuff. So, like, the fact that, like, they wouldn't, give her opportunities is, like, the crime. But it's good, like, she got some opportunity to do it here.
So that was YNN Camp. Alright, lastly, we got some events that Jeff went to before he went to the US. Literally, like, days before. He went to Tokyo Idol Festival and Summer Station, NMB Lives.
Yeah, so these were streamed, so you can go watch them. So Tokyo Idol Festival, I really wanted to go because last year's NMB's day at Tokyo Idol Festival got canceled due to a hurricane.
Yeah.
They call them typhoons around here.
Typhoon.
You've been in America too long.
Yes, I tasted too much freedom. Yeah, so I was able to time these with my trip to the US. I flew from Tokyo back to the US, so it didn't cost me too much more to go there. But anyway, so Tokyo Idol Festival, it's a festival, so there's a whole bunch of groups and a whole bunch of different stages, but you buy a ticket for the whole day and you can go anywhere. NMB was at one of the outdoor stages, Smile Garden, which is
Smile Garden, yeah.
It's considered like really it's most prestigious, I guess, to be in the indoor one, which is at Zepp.
The Hostage is the most prestigious one.
Yeah, but actually, so I don't know if the rules are different this year, but it is really difficult to get in there because they have seats set up and the capacity is not so big, I guess. And then so then like people were lining up for it was divided into like different time blocks, like, and people had to line up ahead of time for each one. And the 5 p.m. block had like Nogizaka and like Equal Love, I think. People were lining up since the morning, so then some people couldn't see the group they wanted to go to see. So because of that, I guess I was glad that NMB, I didn't have to fight with Nogi fans to get in. So then I waited at the Smile Garden stage like 3 hours before NMB started and got to almost the front row. And NMB went on after sunset, so it was pretty cool seeing them outdoors, like with like lights shining on the stage and all the pen lights glowing. But other than that, it was a good festival experience. Festivals are always tough if you want to wait for a good seat, but it was worth experiencing once. And
so you were in the front row, where you one of the assholes jumping around screaming.
No, that was
when you're not supposed to jump around.
That's
scream.
the premium ticket section. So no one was there until NMB. Like before NMB came, there's only like 5-6 people who would come in and out. But then, like 10 minutes before NMB started, all the Chica Idol fuckboys showed up because they wanted to run around to Nagiichi.
Yeah, it was like more. Yeah, I think Bokura Yurika was like the big one that they all
also crazy.
They always jump up for.
Yeah, and then like for like Kitagawa Kenji, they were running back and forth during the part where the dance goes, like they point left and right,
Mm-hmm.
and then staff were stopping them. It was so funny. Like, and then there was like, obviously some people were jumping, and then like they kept saying like, "Oh, don't jump," and then like occasionally like one guy would still keep jumping, and then three staff would like surround him and pull him down, like stop jumping or we're gonna kick you out. Yeah, and like some people started doing the usual mix cheer, and then I was like, okay, fuck this, I'm gonna mix now. So it was fun.
Man, such a yakai. All right, and the next day was the Coca-Cola Summer Station.
So actually there was two things that day. There was the like recording of a special episode of Nagisa's show, Nagisa to Zakoshi, and then like Kojirin, Chihi, Wakapon, and Keito were like special guests. I think this was streamed too, right?
Yeah, this episode I watched it live.
Yeah, so it was basically like a whole. It was almost 2 hours long. It was just a variety.
It was pretty
variety
long.
show. It was okay, but like the show itself is pretty cringe in my opinion. It's like typical Japanese comedy where it's just the like middle-aged comedian guys being awkward around a young woman. So it's a little awkward at times because of that. It was okay seeing since like it's a variety show, the members are on stage for a long time and you can see them. And then for the actual concert itself, it's separate tickets. So, and then it was a 750 seat venue, and it's outdoors in the middle, like the plaza of Roppongi Hills, which is this big like skyscraper complex in Tokyo. So it's really cool. You feel the like summer heat, and then like hear the cicadas chirping, and then the members talked about how that was really cool to perform outside. Um, it was a very similar set list to Tokyo Idol Festival, but they added a couple songs, uh, even broke it up into units, and they actually did an encore. So even though it was like 45, 50 minutes, if it was really, really satisfying show. And unlike the festival, which is like filled with groups, fans of other groups, this was all NMB fans. So it was like a perfect size venue, not too big, not too small. And then you were all really close to the stage. And so yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Also, you got free Coca-Cola.
Yes, you got a small bottle of Coke.
A small bottle?
It was like 350 mil, something like that.
Oh,
yeah, I've seen those. Like,
what a ripoff!
Yeah,
it's free.
Give you a 550.
It's like Matt is the beggar who is the chooser.
Yeah.
I mean, lately I've been getting those 700 milliliter ones that they've been selling,
man.
or the 1 liter ones they've been selling.
Yeah. So originally I thought that the new single would have been revealed by now. So part of my really wanting to go.
You were looking forward to seeing it there.
Well, Chihi kinda announced it.
Well, she said she was teasing it, and she said, "No, we will not perform."
It's like fucking management, just like.
This would have been the perfect time to reveal it. And
Yeah.
now that we know it's like a hype song, people would have gone.
It would have been
crazy.
good, yeah, I agree. But you know, I don't know. Any opportunity like shut on management, I'll do it.
That's the whole point of sending senbatsu to these things.
Yep. It's they're so out of touch at this point. Like What the fuck, guys? Just get your shit together.
Well, they have one more chance maybe. So at Jam, another idol festival is next week.
I mean, next weekend, yeah.
But it's
Jeff is
not going.
not going.
What?
Fake
I
fan Jeff.
can't
Really?
take another day off after taking 2 weeks off
You need to save that karma for in
for 12th
September.
anniversary. Yeah.
But yeah, that's also going to be Senbatsu. But Nagisa and Uka will not be there because they got real work, right? So Yumin and Yuina will be subbing in for them. So here's your ranking. Your like
Being
Nombonomics,
rewarded,
Ryan.
yeah. I mean, they both. I have their mobile main. They're both really happy that they got picked. They're like, "Oh, I'm really glad. Like, the fans voted for me. All that."
Meanwhile, Cotton's been like radio silence like the whole like past 3 weeks while all this shit was going on. No comments whatsoever about this shit. Occasionally, it'd be like a oh man, I wish I had all these jobs, but I don't. It's all like emo and shit.
Oh, does she do it?
Yeah, but it's like not like that often. It's like it's just I want to get back into Sabatsu. I want to get back to Sabatsu. It's basically every time she does a Mobami.
I mean, I get it.
The one interesting thing about at Jam is that they have a collab stage with Niji no Conquistador, which is an idol group. And according to the news, like the schedule, they'll perform Nagiichi together as part of this thing with like 48 groups, collaborating with a whole bunch of other idol groups. And then, so it was originally announced that they would only go on Saturday, the 26th, but then they added this thing on Friday, the 25th. So NMB will have that one collab stage, then their own stage. It's like slightly shorter, like 25 minutes. Then Saturday they have their original one, which is like 35, 40 minutes. Yeah, other than that should be like typical festival set list. Remains to be seen whether they will perform Sukida Mushi, which I kind of hope not because I won't be there.
Oh, there will be
Whose
there.
fault is that? Whose fault is that?
Management.
Yeah. It's like just true colors are showing.
Okay, yeah, so that's it for kind of like the event corner stuff or whatever. Which means that's it for this edition of NMB Takoyaki Party.
Oh, you're much shorter than I was expecting.
Yeah,
Great.
you were complaining how it's gonna be a pretty shorter than usual episode, and then I think even like I think actually going forward schedule is gonna be a little weird as well, like because we probably will be doing the next one before 12th anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
Because those are on stupid days. So we might do one earlier. Like we'll do one like September, and then we'll probably do another one like I guess like second week or so of October after 12th anniversary. Talk about that, and then got some plans coming on later on in the end of the year. So the schedule will be a little screwy going forward, but yeah, just keep listening to the show. Subscribe to the show on your platform of choice. Leave a comment. Leave an email. Let us know what you think about the new song, Sukida Mushi. Let us know what you think about the YNN Camp, if you watched it. And yeah, we'll see you guys again next time. Peace.